After hunting opening weekend hard in the Washington backcountry without any luck, I head home and look to fill my freezer with a resident bull. I noticed this bull's limping and immediately knew he had hoof rot. I don't know what he's got over here. A screwed up base.
Goofy looking. That's cool.
Man, hoof disease, hoof rot, whatever you want to call it. It's rough. This herd, it's the last day here, muzzleloader season. Kind of was waiting. The last day I wanted to try to find something that was healthy, but ended up just taking this bull out of a herd that's probably 70% infected. And you're gonna notice like the left antler is all deformed, and we've noticed this usually if left antler is deformed, somewhere on his right side he's got hoof rot. And this bull with an obvious limp, you can see his back right hoof is kind of gone. It's rotten and it really stinks. It's kind of almost like a raw sewage smell. And then this hind quarter is very atrophy. It's just completely wasted away to nothing. So I wish we could figure out how to get a handle on this. Here in PL, Washington, we're kind of at the epicenter of where hoof rot started 25 years ago. Really haven't been able to get any remedies or resolution or any ideas on how to stop it, how to stop the spread. But it's devastating to see a herd of elk out here limping, just struggling to move around. It's rough. So nope, glad to take him out of the herd. Hopefully, you know, they say it spreads from elk to elk, so by getting some of these out, maybe we're helping, maybe we're not. I don't know. But no, good last day bull. Get him out of here, and we're gonna go take him to the shop and get him skinned up and hung up into the cooler. Been a wrap for 2023 muzzleloader season. Washington Fish and Wildlife has a program where if you harvest a hoof-rotted elk, they ask that you removed its hooves and sent them in for testing. This would give you a chance to be entered into a drawing for a pick of some special units. Since hoof rot is taking its toll on our local elk herds, I submitted my bull's hooves in hopes that they will someday find a cure. I found out in the spring of 24, my good deed was rewarded as I was one of 19 that was able to draw one of those amazing incentive elk tags. What is an incentive elk tag? I could hunt from September 1st through December 31st in the units that I was chosen for. I could use a rifle during any time as long as there wasn't an active archery or muzzleloader season. With good friends Tyson Drevnock and Nick Ney eager to accompany me on the hunt, we take to the mountains in early September with a rifle in hopes of finding a mature bull elk.
If we were go hunting, we'd be in the berries. We hiked about another half mile down the trail and heard a faint bugle over here and walked over and spotted this group of about 40 cows. And to the best that we can figure out, there's a, I don't even know what he is, maybe a 2-point without eye guards, that same bull from the other day, or just a real small bull, still in velvet, over here bugling. Can't quite figure out where the heck all the big bulls are at. They've got to show at some point though. Keep hiking, keep bugling, see if we can't find him. We got probably 30, 35 elk up above us, one little 4-point running the herd. So we're gonna camp here. Hopefully in the middle of the night, a bigger bull comes and checks on all these cows, and maybe we can catch them in the morning, still with them. But right now, just the 4 points running the herd. We did hear a bugle down behind us. Same group of elk that we bumped earlier, trying to cross back over, I think, and they winded us since we were watching these ones. But if everything goes right, hopefully there's a big bull in here with them in the morning, and we can go after him. If not, the plan is just to hunt our way to the north from here. We got a 3-day trek. We loaded up on water and sleep wherever we end up and on our way there. That's what a guy eats right before he kills a big bull.
Since yesterday, it's just Tyson and I. We continue hiking and bugling into canyons, searching for the right bull to give us a response.
This is what happens when a 32-ounce Sawyer squeeze bag leaks in your pack on the long hike. I got to open up my bag and everything is soaked. So we're gonna try to get it dried out here before we have to set up camp. So we got camp all set up. Went and checked the other side. We saw 10, 12 cows down by the lake. Decided to hike back over. There's been quite a few elk in here. So we're just gonna glass and then occasionally let it bugle out. We can see parts of it, but through this old burn you can't see it all. So occasionally we'll bugle just in case. We gotta get it's already 6 o'clock and it's getting dark here about 7:30, 7:45. So we'll bugle occasionally to see if we can get a response. That way we can get the game started a little bit earlier and make a play if we need to. We do have a couple elk spotted down across the way, but it's about a 2-hour jaunt just to get there, let alone try to get a shot. So we're just gonna watch those and see if anything excites us over there. But yeah, we're just gonna sit and glass this whole hillside tonight. Man, just rough. Lots of elk. I mean, every basin's got groups of elk in it. Just spikes or young bulls, and no bugling at all in any of these basins. So hopefully it's just going to take one night. So hopefully we wake up in the morning and everything's changed. But yeah, just rough. A lot of miles, a lot of elevation, trying to get into your typical hard to get to spots that will produce on a normal hunt. Well, they're producing cows and spikes and no big bulls yet. So it's better than being at work. Any day out here is better than being at work, so I'm not going to complain. Just peeked over another ridge or cliff, a glass down to where we wanted, and there's a group of about 25 cows down there, and the only bulls again on with this herd are velvet bull. So we're gonna grab our stuff, probably grab camp. We plan on staying here for 2 days, but we've looked at 3 or 4 different groups in here and everything just has velvet bulls, so we're likely grabbing camp and moving again. Alright, we reset camp. It is September 5th still. We're gonna head up here. We got about a half-mile hike to get into a basin. We need to let the sun kind of get a little bit further to the west here and kind of shade in this pocket so we'll be able to glass. But hoping for good things. We glassed this area from maybe 4 miles away earlier, and there are quite a few elk out here, so Fingers crossed they show up. Well, we've been here for about 2 hours, probably seen 40 cows and a couple different bulls bugling. We got to see the 4x4 that was in here the other day running the show, but the bigger sounding bull up top we never did get to put eyes on. He kind of stayed up there and never, if he did follow the cows, he hasn't made a peep in probably the last half hour, and we never did see him go across that face. So I don't know, hopefully he's still around, but it's getting dark. Even if he was up there, we wouldn't be able to make a play. So I think the best thing is just to back out, not bump him, and then be back here first thing in the morning for the last day I can use a rifle before I'd have to switch over to using a bow. So we'll see. If he's big enough, I might bow hunt into the season there. But my plan as of now is to go home, work for a week, go to New Mexico, and then be back on this hunt when I get home. But who knows? Hopefully he's in this basin in the morning, and if he's big enough, we can make a play on him. If not, we'll pass him up and look forward to coming back. See maybe 25 or 30 of them. They're kind of spread out everywhere. Looks like some of them might actually be going to the right, which I haven't seen too many go that way. But try to see what they are before we make a hike up there. Well, there's a new bull that's moved into this group that had the small 4-point. I think it's that bull we heard bugling last night. It's a decent 6, but probably not what we're looking for yet. I say this tag goes all the way to December 31st, so even though he's a good bull, you can't kill the great bulls without passing on him. So we're going to let him do his thing, ride around a little bit, and we're going to continue on, try to find a better one. So it's crazy. There was a day that would be my dream bull, and on a tag like this, and just having a little more time under my belt, we're going to keep hunting. I don't want to say the word bloodthirsty, but early when I was younger hunting, I wanted to kill every bull and every deer on the mountain, and as I'm getting older, I guess, I just love to hunt. I don't know, I want it to be over yet anyways, and I want to see if we can't find a better bull than this, so we're going to let him walk. We were walking up the glass off of here. There's a little pond, and we could see there were some riffles in the pond. We were walking up and spotted a little 2-point velvet bull and a cow. Ran right into two cows and 2 calves, and while we were watching them, the bull just bugled up where we're gonna go set that cam. So wind's pretty good. We're gonna sneak up this ridge and see if we can't locate him. Maybe see what he is. Today the smoke decided to roll in. I don't know if there's a big fire in Canada or over east or what's going on, but the wind shifted and we're pretty smoked in, can't see across the canyon. So we got that one bull bugling this morning, kind of bugled our way across. Still wanted to do some work, so we ended up setting 2 cell cameras up here so they can kind of keep scouting while we're gone. And we're gonna work back, put some batteries in one of the other cameras, and then kind of head off the mountain for the day. The bow guys are all going to be rolling in. Their season starts tomorrow, goes for almost 2 weeks, and then we'll be back. But yeah, normally I'd be putting more pressure on it trying to go, but I know the season's just going to get better. So just taking our time, trying to do everything in our power to make sure we can find a big bull, and then we'll go from there.
I'm back from New Mexico. It's the end of September and it's muzzleloader season. I'm hoping I can find a mature bull to hang my tag on. I've got 3 new friends with me, and I feel like luck just may be on our side. We hear a distant bugle up high and try to nail down his location.
We started hiking at about 4:50 this morning. Got up in here, and you never know. We kind of want to get on the backside, but you kind of want to play the front side. We had one bull bugle in here, and no good way to really close the distance, so we tried to stay tight to this line of jack firs, and he kind of shut up. So I think he kind of fed up and over the top, which is okay because we're gonna go. We'll be back on top of him here in a second. But it's cold. It froze last night. It froze pretty hard. So hopefully it snaps these bulls in. It's Monday, so we're on the backside of all the hiker traffic, and might take a little bit for these bulls to get back into this area. They kind of move out and they'll slowly come back. A little bit of action, but we're gonna beat feet up, try to get up top and see what's on the backside. He's come up now. Oh, that's a big guy.
After making it to the top and up on the backside, we were able to locate the bulls again.
Are you good? Tap it on the L.
I got it.
You're good. You were good?
Yeah. We're rolling.
After a little scrambling, we were finally able to find a good vantage point and set up for a shot.
Okay, that did something.
Well, we found a bull that was worth bugling with for a while. Had about an hour into it. Originally set up higher up in the drainage, and he was kind of working down with his cows. So we relocated in a pile of brush, which gave very few shot opportunities, but he finally came out there just a little over 300, and I'd been shooting his muzzleloader a ton, and so dialed to 300, kind of took it, accounted for the elevation a little bit at the end there, and seemed to have made a good hit. All of his cows have walked up and out. He still has a cow that's just like locked on him in here, so we're gonna leave a spotter over here, and we're all gonna walk around, see if we can't find this guy. After I shot him, he lunged, took about 3 quick steps, and he's never came out of this patch of timber. Like I said, all of his cows have left. There's a cow watching him. We should be able to see around this piece 360, and he hasn't got up and left yet, so it's a good sign. But we're gonna walk around. We gotta climb up out of this hole and get around there, and hope, fingers crossed he's over there dead, or worst case scenario, we can get another shot in him. So it's been a fun morning. This hunt's tough. It was a take I dreamed of, and I've hunted it 11 days now and wasn't finding the right size bulls, and it was kind of starting to take the fun out of it, and I was putting pressure on myself to find a big one, and probably the first time ever I just ready to get home back to the wife and kids, and so this bull was good enough. He bugled, he played the game, was cranking over here this morning and gave us a heck of a show, so I'm stoked with him. Hopefully he's over there dead, but it's been fun. It's my 3rd trip into this place, and knew it would eventually produce, so hopefully, like I say, writing's not on the wall yet, but hopefully he's over there laid up dead, and we can get him packed off the mountain today.
Yeah, baby.
Good job, Jason. Nice work. I mean, that's I couldn't have came over here and put the bolt in better spot.
Really? Let's take a look. Oh, bro. Hammered him. Good shot.
Made it out the backside, because that should have been the exit, right?
We would have been
Yeah,
facing
he was facing
That is correct.
side.
That's his exit.
Holy crap.
Holy smokes.
One, two, three.
With our packs loaded heavy and a long walk back to the truck, I had some time to reflect on just what an amazing opportunity it was to hunt elk here. The rugged terrain, mountain goats, and good friends willing to join me in this unrelenting country. Once again, I couldn't help but feel grateful for this life.
I'll have to return the favor one of these days. Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, nice meeting
Awesome,
you.
man.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Yep.
Thanks again, Andy.
For everything.